Was it real? Were you ever here? We built a kingdom, then it disappeared. Left no dent where you used to live, but I've still got that guitar that you used to play. Saw your friends out the other night. They didn't bring up you and I. Went back home, laid down eyes wide open, wondering why we haven't spoken since. You were driving 90 in a 50 zone. My head was hanging out your window. Weightless, felt like I was flying. Looked at you and saw you smiling. I was sneaking out the back door. I was a girl after nightfall. Bonnie and Clyde, we were outlaws. Knew we were doomed, but I stood by you till our love died. So I go back to his gravestone every year, reminisce when love was here. Do you remember? Do you remember October? Like I do, I go back to his gravestone every year, reminisce when I had you here. Do you remember? Do you remember October? Like I do. Cleaned up this mess we made, but I'm still fighting traces up into this day. I cut my hair, but your scent still lingers. Now I'm craving someone like you who feels familiar. Every time I start this process of moving on, I think about us, comparing everyone to you. And the night we felt like we were bulletproof when you were driving 90 in a 50 zone. My head was hanging out your window. Weightless, felt like I was flying. Looked at you and saw you smiling. I was sneaking out the back door. I was a girl after nightfall. Bonnie and Clyde, we were outlaws. Knew we were doomed, but I stood by you till our love died. So I go back to his gravestone